Trains are coming. Hi. There it goes. And that's the Centennial train, folks. Not very many people on it right now, but that's okay. They're getting a nice view of the park, going anti-clockwise, as my European friends would say.
And of course the train crosses the walking trail back the first part.
Yeah.
Where we almost, not too far from where we first entered the trail.
And they got a little stop-off station there, the Golston station. I think it's for when there are ball games going on, people are too lazy to, you know, drive around themselves or walk.
Or something to keep the kids occupied while somebody else is playing ball.
Yeah. There's also another playground over there. You can't see it very well from here, but there's another playground over there inside the ballpark area. Inside the ballpark area. Not outside adjacent to it. Inside. You actually have to buy the ticket to go into the game in order to get to that playground. What? Actually, that's probably an idea I'm surprised Jerry Jones didn't have for his giant stadium for the Cowboys.
Well, here we are at the closest approach to the water off the trail.
Yes, here we are at the closest approach, and I'm going to go ahead a little bit so I can get this. I usually walk faster than she does. So. This is one of those few times where I actually get to. Look down here. You see that white pipe right there? That used to be underwater.
In fact, the water used to run right up into this little piece of trash that's right there. As you can sort of see where the rim used to be. The water line.
But now, and the water's going really good, so this has been getting progressively wider and wider over like the last few times I've been down here. But as you can see, there's now kind of a little river of clear water going into this little lagoon here.
And you can see where they have tossed stones and bricks and stuff in to try to stop the erosion right in front of the pipe.
But of course, it keeps going because it used to be that the stream was only a little bit wider than the pipe, and now, as you can see, it's like about 4 or 5 times as wide.
And of course, above the level of the lake. So you can really, really tell how much water this lake has lost since the spring.
Yeah. It's actually kind of cool, though, because we have kind of a little bubbling spring thing right there, and it's very zen and calming, if also depressing.
Depressing that we lost so much water, but nice in that you could actually hear the soothing sound of water now that you didn't hear prior on the trail.
Yeah, like I did. It's like one of those zen water fountains now.
Fishing with appropriate state fishing license only. That's a new sign.
I didn't see that. I'm going to say I didn't see that last time.
No swimming.
Yeah, fishing with appropriate state license only. All state regulations on size and limit apply. No swimming.
So that's been put up since the last time we walked out here because it wasn't there earlier this week.
Yeah, that wasn't there a few days ago. So, yeah, you can't just jump out there for a quick dip, you know.
You have to have the inflatable waders, like the little mini boat waders. No swimming, but you can fish. And yes, there have been people out here fishing.
Yep. Sometimes they even fish off of that bridge that the train goes over.
Yeah, because the train doesn't run every day, all the time. It's just more like on Sundays and certain days in the afternoons and the end of the week, and on special occasions like today when there's an activity going on here at the park.
Mm-hmm. Basically, whenever the weather is nice and relatively seasonable. And there you can see it going around on the other side.
And here you can see part of the original Acme Brick building.
Along with the additions that they tacked on for the gym and walking track.
And some storage, of course.
Yeah. And we're coming on to the end of the trail because, as you can see, we have the pass-through stones right up there. So you are gonna walk with us the long, slow, agonizing distance to the end of the track, and then we'll see you when we're back at the apartment.
If we don't find something interesting between now and then.
True.
We might be able to walk over to see the cars.
Yeah, true. They did have some nice cars over there.
And motorcycles.
Yeah. Whew. Maybe I shouldn't have worn the beret today.
I don't know. You do need head protection. Even mine's hot with my Papa John's hat.
Yeah, but my head's really hot because, you know, this is my thicker beret. If I'd have worn my other one that has the airflow through it, that would have been a totally different animal. But.
And by the way, there are no Papa John's here in Clinton. There is Pizza Hut, Mazzio's, and what's the other place we went to, the Italian restaurant?
Adamos.
Adamos, which served pizza, but
yeah,
it's not Papa John's. And yeah, you're going to say I'm favored because I have family that works in business, but
hey, I like Papa John's too. I had Papa John's when I was in Norman for a year. I miss Papa John's. I haven't had Papa John's since what?
Last fall.
Last April.
Last fall when we went to, or was it April? I think it was. Yeah. No, we didn't go to Papa John's that day. Remember?
Yeah.
It was the time before that.
I was gonna say it wasn't that far back. It wasn't the fall.
It must have been in the winter time then.
It was earlier this year.
Because our last trip to Oklahoma...
No, it had to have been in the spring because it was a nice warm day and we ate out at a park in North Oklahoma City or Edmond.
It was in Edmond.
Yeah.
Because we went to the Edmond Papa John.
Yeah. So
because the other time we ate at the medieval fair in April.
Yeah. So it had to have been probably about March or May.
I don't think... Have we been back? Yeah, we did, because we went to get to PetSmart.
Yeah.
After that.
I know it was a nice warm day because we ate outside.
It was either the fall or early spring.
I don't think it was as far back as the fall.
Because it'd been a while since I had it, because that was... Yeah, it was within 6 months of me moving here, so.
Yeah. All right, well, unless we find something interesting, we'll see you back at our apartment. Well, we are back at the apartment complex. Our walk is coming to an end. I want to thank you all for sharing this breaking in of the new camcorder with me. And I will catch you at a later date. By the way, yes, I am still working on Transformers Season. I'm referring it to Transformers Season now instead of month, because that's how things are turning out. Yeah. So anyway, I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Later. Peace.